do not believe the APC and the PDP based on their manifesto. Their manifesto is useless. These people, if they greet you, good morning, look at your watch first to find out whether it is morning time. When the chiefs are down, they will tell you that they didn't promise you nothing. And there's nothing you're going to do about it.
Yes, my people, as it hot, it don't happen. This video go tell you now why APC and PDP manifesto they useless. Yes, my business family, before I play the main video, please just share this video because this video get vital information. Because this video it don't expose PDP and APC. The person of Paul Wadima talk say the political party of APC they go copy the person of MK Abiola manifesto, while political party of PDP they go bring their manifesto of 1999 come and they want to deceive us Nigerians because they deceive us since. If you know say you want you support PDP and APC, this video go tell you say what they do they very wrong. Please, my business family, please just share this video and comment your opinion, comment obedience for comment section and hit the like button. Make this video go viral.
By Ashwad Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his people. And as Dele Momodu has yet recently observed, it was a copy and paste from the manifesto of late Chief MK Abiola in 1993. You know, Abiola's manifesto in 1993 was Hope 93. So they just went and removed and add some things and made it appear as if it's an original document. The People's Democratic Party, through its presidential candidate, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, they have also unveiled their own manifesto. They call it Covenant with Nigeria. In fact, if you go and look at their 1999 manifesto, it was also a covenant with Nigeria. Later we're going to look at whether they kept to this covenant, because it was Albert Einstein that said that doing the same thing every time and expecting a new result, a different result, is insanity. So we're going to look at what APC promised in 2015 now. Now this is what APC promised Nigerians. APC promised public declaration of assets and liabilities. Public declaration of assets and liabilities. So when they were campaigning, APC said that they will declare their assets publicly. So ask yourself, has President Muhammadu Buhari and Vice President Yemi Osinbajo declared their assets publicly? Of course no, they didn't. The only president who has ever declared his assets publicly without even promising for it was late President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua. So APC failed woefully on that, and they are not. They don't even mention it again as part of the promises they made to Nigerians, because the assets and liabilities of President Muhammadu Buhari, who is the arrowhead of the APC as the leader of the party, is not known to Nigerians. He hasn't made it public. It's the same thing with the vice president, the same thing with the APC governors, and what have you. APC said that they are going to ensure state police and community policing. They have not been able to deliver on this promise. Everybody is still dancing around state policing. So they have failed on that score. Another promise of APC is that there will be a ban on all government officials from seeking medical care abroad. Well, Buhari himself is the chief violator of this promise, because he visits United Kingdom almost monthly in search of medical help. Another thing they say that they will do that they have not done: implementation of the national gender policy, including 35% of the appointed position for women. They have failed woefully on that. In fact, even PDP, without promising something like that, did better than them. They said that they are going to revive Ajukuta Steel Company. 8 years down the line, they have failed woefully in reviving Ajukuta Steel Company. APC said that they are going to get involved in generation, transmission, and distribution of at least 20,000 megawatts of electricity within 4 years. This is 8 years. They have not even been able to generate 8,000 megawatts or even 5,000 megawatts. And increasing to 50,000 megawatts with a view to achieving 24/7 uninterrupted power supply within 10 years. Well, they are already in 8 years. They could not even generate 2,000, 5,000 or 6,000 sustainable megawatt. So where are they going to get the 50,000 megawatts to deliver in 10 years? They have only 2 years is remaining. So they have failed woefully in the area of power. They say that they are going to introduce empowerment scheme to employ 740,000 graduates across the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory. They have failed woefully on that. They say that they are going to establish free tuition fee and scholarship schemes for pupils who have shown exceptional aptitude in science subjects at O levels to study ICT related courses. They have not delivered on that promise. They say that they are going to generate 720,000 jobs by the 36 states in the Federation per annum, 20,000 per state. They have failed on that. They say they will be creating 3 million jobs per year. They have failed woefully on that. Right now, Nigeria is having the highest unemployment rate in the world, over 33%, unprecedented. Not even in a war situation have people seen this kind of unemployment, this rate of unemployment. They say that they are going to eradicate state of origin from being included in public funds. So we are going to ensure the eradication of state of origin, replacing that with state of residence to ensure Nigerians are Nigerians first before anything else. These are among some of the promises that the APC made in their manifesto in 2015. They didn't accomplish any of them. It's so many, but there's virtually nothing that they fulfill in their manifesto. What I'm bringing it to you is for you not to get carried away that there is anything APC will do differently if they have to be given another chance to run this country from 2022. They are unreliable, they are liars, and they are not even ashamed of their lies. So don't get carried away by their new manifesto. Okay? Now, let us look at the manifesto of the People's Democratic Party in 1999, which they call also their covenant with Nigeria. One of their covenant with Nigeria was that they are seeking political power for the purpose of protecting the territorial integrity of Nigeria. But under their leadership, the territorial integrity of Nigeria was violated because it was under their leadership that Nigeria lost Bakassi to Cameroon. So PDP failed woefully in that area of protecting the territorial integrity of Nigeria. They said they are going to give Nigeria free and compulsory basic education. They didn't give it Nigeria. It's total a failed promise by the PDP. They said that they are going to allocate a minimum of 15% of federal budget to education. It is a lie. They have not. In fact, if they have been able to do this, the problem of us would have been eradicated from the PDP times. Okay? So that's why you shouldn't believe what the PDP, the so-called covenant they have with Nigerians in 2023. Because they are not going to keep it. They say that they are going to ensure universal access to basic education. They say they are going to ensure free medical service for pregnant women. They say they are going to expand poverty reduction measures. If they have done it, I don't think that Nigeria will be the poverty capital of the world today. They say they are going to provide, reactivate, rehabilitate, and maintain infrastructure. They have failed woefully on that. They didn't do any of this. They say they are going to create wealth and generate employment. You and I know that PDP didn't create or generate any employment. They say they are going to stem rural-urban migration through improved access to local economic opportunities. Rural-urban migration is still very high because the rural areas were neglected under PDP and the negligence continues under APC. So this is another failure. He said through states and local governments that they are going to improve water supply in our communities. These are people under their leadership. Government reserve areas in the urban centers don't even have pipeline water. That many of the houses rely on boreholes by individuals. If they cannot give pipeline water to government reserved areas in the urban centers, it shows you how woefully they perform in their manifesto. They're going to supply water to communities in rural areas across Nigeria. And the most funny aspect of it, PDP said that they are going to ensure 100% power supply to Nigerians by 2011. We are now in 2022 going to 2023. Power supply, which was one of the legacies of PDP. Poor power supply is one of their legacies. After Nigeria spent over $16 billion investment in power under PDP, we got darkness as the result of that investment. So which brings me to the crux of the matter. Do not believe the APC and the PDP based on their manifesto. Their manifesto is useless. These people, if they greet you good morning, look at your watch first to find out whether it is morning time. Because when the chiefs are down, they will tell you that they didn't promise you nothing. And there's nothing you're going to do about it. But then they're already in power. So what you're going to do is listen to Mr. P2B. His manifesto, as you're listening to this, his manifesto may be out as you are listening to the, or about to listen to, or after you have listened to this. But one thing I want to tell you is that it is not about manifesto. It is the person that has, and the party that has integrity. The party you can trust. The party that has the commitment to deliver. The party that will not steal your money. That is what should be of interest to every Nigerian. So forget about the fine promises APC has made now in 2023. Ask them, what did they fulfill in the promises they made in 2015 and in 2019? When the PDP dust up their manifesto, which they call their covenant with Nigerians. Ask them what they did with the power that was given to them for 60 years. Do not buy into their manifesto.